Pramo ato abusafo mamu nyina aha UTV so enie omayimu ene amahodro so nsam ayensa kane aboaboa no eno ena edu so ayede ebramo efri abeka junction ewo enkrakopo emu this way chocolate drink osudio hia ene enso special ice enu nso yensuo emu ode ene mu eye krogen ena afa special drinks enu nso emu gu ahodo de opebia no wombe bi ede amausa enwumakoi ene afoforo enkae na akabom aso yasene ayede pram to reka seboy ebramo na kasebono die ebedimu akotini bi enie. Deputy Commissioner Emma Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice Mechra Shride wakasa de atudwa say omanfo a wo mutietie adasanfo a hodie eso no o se kwan bia so yakutia wo no. Sanso and a National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program one and World University Science Service of Canada akabom ama emma makumaku enum awode wo hu awura ensanjuma entity ene adwade mu a wo konka no wabo wonom abaso. Ononyamfo Collins Adomako wagina World Kidney Day no so e de atudwa se obinya kidney yade ne bia dialysis no oye no e wo se kwan bia so ye de National Health Insurance Scheme no emo. Abuom Presby Basic School eno was South Bono Mantam emu empanyifo akasa e de atodwa se wo hia moa pa isan se baby school fo nko da krabet na asua de no eno no e boachi bidin ano eden wo muni hu akonya awusanfo wei ene ensem bia ebi account na editie na edihwe enna yaso no sokro janye de ebramo e wo UTV so e wo enkran abeka junction midin e de Afia Adutwumwaa Morosa me ena pram to breka sebono me de ebramo afi emu nsam ankasa enie. Attorney General and Minister of Justice Awoni Orua Godfred Yeboah Dame wakasa ede atu edwase 2020 parliamentary election abato no enkronkro pio honoma wonoma ntimi antubi Central Kofi Akpafu ena afrenso lobi ene nkroto akodo so ntino wose ehu behia pa ese betumi enya sa nkronkro emu anamusifo ewo mrashibedwafe nam so ama odi proposal mienu atudwa afa ho.
Rise to ask the Attorney General and Minister for Justice the status of the draft constitutional instrument for the creation of a constituency for Central Kofi Akpafu, Lolobi, and Likwe traditional area. Thank you.
As you can proceed. Until the enactment of the Representation of the People Parliamentary Constituencies Instrument 2020, CI 128, for electoral purposes, the traditional areas of Central Kofi, Akpafu, Likwe, and Lolobi, described as SAR for short, were part of the whole constituency. Administratively, these areas were also in the Volta region. Presently, even if the constitutional instrument is laid before Parliament and same comes into force in accordance with Clause 7 of Article 11, the reality is that the creation of a new Guan constituency consisting of the SAR areas shall only come into effect upon the next dissolution of Parliament, i.e. 6 January 2025. This is the effect of Article 47, Clause 6 of the Constitution. Alternatively, if it is desired that the creation comes into force, the way to achieve representation of the SAR people in Parliament, in this term of Parliament, is to do two things. The first is to revoke LI 2416, establishing the Guan district, which would imply that the residents of SAR will remain under the Buem district. The second step is to annul the 2020 parliamentary election organized for the Buem constituency to allow residents of the 4 SAR communities qualified to vote under Article 42 of the Constitution to exercise their right to elect a member of Parliament to represent them, since CI 128, used for the conduct of the 2020 parliamentary elections, has already placed the SAR areas under Buem constituency. A placement of the SAR areas under the Buem district and an annulment of the Buem parliamentary election in order to allow the residents of SAR to vote for a member of Parliament in the Buem constituency would eliminate the risk of a violation of Article 242, paragraph B. It is observed that there is currently pending in the High Court, Hohoi, a suit challenging the validity of the election of Mr. Kofi Adams as member of Parliament for the Buem constituency on account of a denial of the right to vote of the SAR people in the December 2020 Buem parliamentary election. The suit is numbered CRP E/1/2021 and entitled in the matter of parliamentary election for the Boem constituency and the matter of a petition by Stephen Bimpong and 12 others versus Mr. Kofi Adams and the Electoral Commission. The Speaker, the reliefs being sought in that action include an order of the court cancelling the parliamentary election in the Boem constituency and further orders directed the Electoral Commission to organize fresh elections in the Boem constituency, inclusive of the 13 electoral areas in the traditional areas of Santo Kofi, Akpafu, Lolobi, and Lipe. An adjudication of that suit will be instructive in the determination of whether the people of SAR should be allowed to vote for a member of parliament in the Boem constituency or not.
Yet, Wakase Bono so. Oswafo show body bobrani matri ehu ahia bode nyansape ene efridjuma ensam eso a woni Dr. Kwaku afriye wako ensahwe e plastic waste recycling plant eno ewo odona eben cycle ewo enkrakrofo mase eno echa probono esa ede no ekola dade kotopon ena afekpon landfill site honom na wone ensesa bola ne bi atwetwe nkomo ebusa wonom ohawa hodo a eto da bia na ayo osia kwan ewo madwuma no enkanko eho.
Enam so munni baabi a omudi guninti no nsuo to a etimi san de konachi enframambo a etimi yiyi bi esan kopete nje setem bia adwuma na omo aye no enwie peye nti na no na ye hia emmoa free other NGOs any entity bia na obeba ye ma mempanimfuo ensa aba mu abeboa omo adwuma no ye beda na se efi se de omutie omunye posoposo a omu betena fie se omunye adwuma ena adwuma no nso so no omo ankasa create bia ma omo ho bete kwan a adwuma no ye be fa so abɔ ho ban ama na gina ama ye no eno na ye haw
enti ye atu minister nim se obetimi aboa ye ama rubber no be free system no ma ene bottle rubber no be free system no ma ni nyina ye mo aban so be so yasen bo no mo hu nyina individual afo ena mo eboa ye enti minister so ate ase se ene ne metra se na mo bia so ode boa ye bia no ode be boa se be tia plastic system no ebetimi asesa ne dodo
ene omo pike no ene ye concentrate nti se de mu baby fie no yakọ pickers no ho ya hwe se de omo ansi organize omo labor relationship economic relationship se de bi sia no mo atra omo hia mu because plastics be brave still igu mountain so duma esa ban di mra ayese ye hyehyɛ policy ene nyoma esa di gu akon ebe mo asesa no mo no eno na meba mehwe what officer unhu ni sa administrators no a mo administrative assemblies no recording ni nkrofo no ebi hia on na fe yia adwin pa yakoye brainstorming session ye hu gaps our recycling in terms of gaps, in terms of capacity, in terms of technology, in terms of even the spatial deployment. Said yes, you have to because ceremony they say two years arrangement because also plastics no idea. Now quite buying any even other organizations are here attend here, the World Bank, the multilaterals, ama plastics no Ghana be krabefe na ye president na drop say Ghana a very clean city or city a euphemism any city no kwa the whole country be clean.
One year do get renewma ahudo miche investors no dodo no a na wonom aso Ghana Enterprise Agency for asne ama wo nso aboaboa emma wo do wondwetire renewma nkumankuma ane adantam no de emu ama sese de sa emma no wonom ekonkan ewo adwadie emu de no na eye chief executive officer emma Ghana Enterprise Agency Mami Kosi Yankee aye abosa investors nyina abaso na International Women's Day afashana se ana mami the Sabasubodi Etuja.
Ghana Enterprises Agency, a Kua Bois, Juma 4, MSMEs, micro, small and medium enterprises. Na ye Ministry of Trade and Industry ase. Na nda International Women's Day aye di e wo wiase nyano. Na wo say ye nso yetumi ye bibi bo MSMEs omo krom ha abaso. Omo edwuma, omo hwe omo edwuma ase, omo boa ma ye so kro no mu ye yes enterprises si. Ti e ba ya ye ba se ye bebo omo nso abaso. Koso hwe kro ene edwuma ye dodo na hwe wiase nya mbe edwuma ye for omo micro, small and medium enterprises no. Ghana had a tosu miensa. Mba dodo eye omo nsa no edwuma. Intini abom abaso aka chom so omo nkoso ano omo nye den omo nye. Na omampanyi na nado danko ekufa do bae no. Ode mboa bebre ni hihye bebre atoto ho a ye de aboa mba ni MSME se wo krom hase. Dodo na ye access to finance. Ade ananka ne no omuntanya. Ene edinimdie a ebeboa mo adwuma ne tumpon ama ye kese. Enti yesi ye nja wo ho. Dodo ene bebre wo ho a ye pese ye de ba esan so de be so mumu. Na wo hwa omampanyi na Minister of Finance nso omahwe you start program ya ye pese ye de hihye ho e de toto ho eboa ndwumayefo mba teacher na ye hwe nso a your projects be ye ne funding a yenya free World Bank ho and Ghana Economic Transformation Projects ne Ghana Jobs and Skills ayede ba be share adwuma mu dodo na nso ye mba ama omo adwuma ne tumpon na ye kese na etumi aso kronum na krona ye den ayeye ama yenya ye ho atoye kofo bebre wo ho omo aboa ye omo so ye mu wo Ghana Enterprises Agency ama adwuma na ye kese omo decide so omo ni aban be bomu aka bomu abi aboa mba adwuma Mastercard Foundation for omo tai echi omo gina ye chi omo ahwe se adwuma na ye ne ye de bibia betu hi na ekuo mba adwuma ena youth adwuma e wo Ghana ha ejina ye ti omu na aka ho ne aye ti e de omu na ase ne ahwe se de omu na bekoso aboa yen na mba adwuma ne ama ye kese na dachi bi ye wo ho a ye betumi aka se omu na omu aboa yen ama ende Ghana fo mba adwuma ukọ wiase nya ejina bebia.
Civil society organization for no one of our workshops from Kon Ede ama omanfo.
Senior Bena USAID Justice Sector Support Jumadiano Ebenya Hini, Ewo My Ghana Montiano, Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative, where the Wontoma Abo Democratic Development, Amnesty International, Enejuma Kubi Ediano, Ehwe ni Mozem Penifo Beja to Memra Kwaso. Na Bonin Kitenketi Amanfubi Ayon or My Ghana Mono, Yanfo Mo Enkonko to Fiase, name Mumboni be Ewo Honomana Yasha, near Mawasochie, Sem Montenso Nabe Prapra. Ado enebemo ado anase gata mumpu nebemo atia near the sasu chiano ediabo. Ekoba ne sampo ebeboa ema nipa aboa peso ewadudufie no esobete. Estapoku Aduhine, we programs manager at the Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative or no ene disansimwi etuja.
Share international standard and best practice we are saying na your baby or no my free more practice our community service sentence na sa nipa no so yes boni a making be a bonia any violence any idea anu edin bebre na sa nkofo no ye wo alternative to punishment instead of incarceration and see the church hu nyina say see e ka se punish obi a prison one na punishment na mum ye wo eniema bebre ho a ye betimi anso aye e dia punish obi a waye bone enti ncheche na ye ne de ye pete che ne se nye se obi aye bone tie se mane nko obi akowia body ye se mane nko such obi a commit sa minor offenses no e wo se ye de ne ko hyemu ana enti ncheche ta ye cheche ye hu nyina ne se so obi ye bone a enye prison ko na ye punishment. There are other alternative way of punishing the person, and one of that alternative is the community service sentencing. And no, they are saying that nipa no ye betu adwuma bia ma na ye e wo community ni mu.
Na neka se no, Director of Programs at the Institute of Human Rights and Democracy in Africa, Edmond Amakwe Foley, and so ekasai.
Titru no yemnya nipa ekode fiase bebre sia nipa da ho no kora ebro eyi afiase ewo Ghana ha nyina prison ewo Ghana ha nyina na ebro nipa ewo so mutumi fa so enu be free ho ye science de nkrofo kotuma eso onye adwuma na efi sika kora ne sat kakra obenya de akona no aboa na busuafo no kora ni ho sa enti se yiwe nyina free ho nipa no betumi akoso aye na adwuma wohu ye atwe na so no ye na adwuma ye so be de fiase be san boa ufa mantemu bia na ye nyina wom se nipa na ya bone enso ye nua ni nyina ya boa no ma ema wasesa ne suban eno ne ye hwa eyi papa ye betimi free sa de we mu aba
na enu akire no Samuel Boateng Arthur were project manager at My Health Behind Bars Jumadie ono so ekasai
bi obi ni nyanwa ntokwa kakra we abo we wabo nani so no eprana kwan ben ne betimi dia fa so atwe na so ai nkonko hia se chinchini a yemfa na nkoda naduam onko prison na o mind science sika wono ye no to ncha ahokyere ne other prevailing conditions ninti dia ebeya yenhwe community sentencing ko nipa no dodo na wakoda afiase ne yesan bebo ne hoka na dodo na nso kohyema wom so ne wom abonefo bi mu kohyia kosua niama bi a womo beba community ni kra na sebe ne ho aye hu kra chimre bi nti sa nipa na within community ni ye betimi ape adwuma bi amana na punishment bi ebebo a oye sa punishment no man ni benya ho mfaso a me feel say ebebo nti ade a ehia ese e push for.
Deputy Commissioner Emma Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Michelle Raj, Mami Mercy Levy akasa ede atudwa say, omanfo a womo de mra ahye monsamo na womo tietie binim fa ahudie so no safo no o se etumi akutia womo na womo dwumadie na etumi esi ano kwan esan se nipa dodo no a na womo ebre wo binim ensa na yetietie safo no efa ahudie so wo se kwan bia so no yetumi etwitwaje woni a yetietie wo fa ahudie eso no
sɛnea bɛyɛ na nipa bi entiatia ne yɔnko nipa fa ahodie so nti ɛna soraje kuo no ɛwɔ hɔ sɛnea bɛyɛ na obetimi di wɔn dwuma wɔ ne kure mu na otima bo obi bia fa ahodie ho ban enti no ɔde nansa esi hɔ nom de ayɛ nteteye ɛde ama soraje adwumayɛfoɔ ɛna kuo bi etumi bɔ wɔn mo dwumadie ekoyi adwumayɛfoɔ wɔ dwumadie no ase yɛ no ɛna deputy commissioner of Suraj Madam Mercy Labi ɛkasa kyerɛ mu sei.
The commission is very grateful to NANRI and Raoul Wallenbeck of Human Rights and Humanitarian Law for conducting this training for Suraj staff and some selected CSOs with the objective of enhancing participant understanding of the African human rights system and the opportunities for engaging effectively with Africa regional treaty bodies, namely the African Commission on Human and People's Rights, that's the African Commission, the African Courts of Human and People's Rights, that's the Africa Courts, the Committee of Experts on Rights and Welfare of the Child, that's the African Children's Committee, and ECOWAS Court of Justice. I hope that this collaboration between Suraj and NANRI would significantly contribute to promoting, protecting, and preventing human rights violations in Ghana, which include notably arbitrary detention, torture, and other cruel, inhuman, degrading treatment meted out to vulnerable members of our society, especially women and children. We all know that the cost of human rights violation in Ghana and Africa is huge, and this must be worrying to us. Thus, fighting human rights violation in Ghana must occupy the center stage if we are to improve the lives of our people.
Madam Labi, esade to Ghana fo nyina nim se, onua se wo ho na hu se obi etietia fo ahodi so a, entena ho emfa wonsa enhye odemir fa mani nkon, tutuanamon na bebo Suraj mpenifo amane.
All the security agencies, omo wo sa rules no ewo mo books mu nyina no, it's not right. It was said fire service case we know it's telling us to say it's not police alone. Other private institutions, even banks near there, it was our provisions, it's against women's rights. Other than a bear money, the betting me or no, bema no wa adwuma mu no ono de otimi nyam na yere a onye staff na me de me kunu ntimi nyam me. You know, it's violation of women's rights. Omo was ye stress omo was anyama na nyina wo mo books no enyi fi ho. Obi wo case on Fambra Shraj office is here. Your offices were most of the district. Metima can say we have about 150 offices across the country. And baby I'll do case beko biano. Ye be sure come free. The services of Shraj is free to the extent of filing a case at the court for you.
Ekwaya ye faso etwi emoja efiri obi mu ne de ma ofoforo a woyare no hia emoja no sese asoye hwe apomodin eso e de ho nkrata bi aba 4 chapter strategy documents bi aba nam so why amamre e de abia no oba behwe sa nyeme nyina da e ho nsem kaye aka
sansi saye na ya asoye hwe apomodin so apa ho ntoman wona ne so ade hunu ne say ansa ne di moja mpu ebebu obi ewa yaresabia no obetuma yehwehwemu emu do ne nkonkoba se odi moja ne bebu obi awie no obekọ akọfa achi amane sansi saye nan ebi eni se obehwe hunu say emoja watwe ode bebo ofoforo no ahoden ewu mu ana na enu achi no wasahwe hunu say moja no eyade ayarewa na efin kekawa bia enim kwan obefa so odi moja no bebo ofoforo no wasa kwan so no emoja no enkonkofa yare bi emfa nko ofoforo no emu.
Effective screening strategy can reduce the risk of transmission of TTIs to very low level. Blood transfusion facilities should therefore establish efficient systems to ensure that all donated blood is screened in quality assured manner for the mandatory TTIs and that only non-reactive blood and blood components are released for clinical use.
There are 4 chapters in this document. And the first chapter looks at the red cell serological testing. Then the second chapter looks at the screening assays for transfusion transmissible infections. Then the third chapter looks at screening for transfusion transmissible infectious agents. So it looks at infectious agents in general.
We all know before blood is given to a person who needs it, it has to go through certain screening procedures. And over the years, we've had different ways of doing it across the sector. And the National Blood Service has done us this honor by putting this document together so that the entire country will use this document to guide the safety delivery of blood and blood products to our patients.
National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program. One any University Science of Canada, University Service of Canada, aka abom. Emma maku enum awadu wo hu ewra ensanujuma entity mu na afenso adwade mu a wo mo ekon kan ye pa no wabosa emma no abaso.
National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program mpenifor edi wontuma abo World University Service of Canada diano edi dwumadie bi ahyehyɛ so edi ama emma wagentete ewo technical and vocational education and training mu ayeti vet mu mpenifor kyire mu a obie wa pono edi to hono be bosome miasantam ebo dwumadie hu dewura emma dodo na bi efrinkran tema kumase ene sekendi takrade ene de won hu ehye dwumadie mu dwumadie no awie no emu dunum ena mpenifor eyi won se won dwumadie aso anipa emudu na ade ye bo na baso so won ase ewo sika fom se won gye no fa nko tretre won dwumadie ahuduo mu Elizabeth Entry ofido wenya won no ena mpenifor yi ni se wodi nkonim ewo dwumadie no mu mpenifor e de $5,000 Canadian dollars ena de ebo na baso kwanchefo benya won no ena da National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program ano Abigail Swad Lai edito yenim sei
ye hia se ma so be step forward actually say nye mema nko ana etimi ye TV etjuma ye hia ma carpenters ye hia ma masons ye hia ma welders ye me bia ye bi obi atimi ye nti be se be ka hwenga na ma se ma mo nhye dem nka se we de mema adwuma mo so me betimi aye we ye first tranche aye ye be ka say pilot yeah, I feel we better roll the second one. I won't say yeah, no, well, 3 places. If we go so for second D and Accra and another place, but next one you know, I better focus almost on the greater area. Say Accra, we will move. Training so I ma usika yenja osa you make sure say more financial training say the ways use usika ni because sika the bad insensem dia you say na adwen foforo bi so aba nti make sure say be keep tabs on you be checking on you periodically to make sure say sika na wo je wo de ye nia say wo ye and I say unso say yenja osa say sika na ya ma wa hyase ne kwan ntnya nye yi a you make sure say ye hwe na say adwuma na ekoso a ye bi so be ka ho ama wo
na no akire no Elizabeth Entwi ono ene odi nkunim ewo dwumadie yi mu say ene ono nso edito yenanim
me underground tank welding and all kinds of fabrication work, trusses, windows, doors, bibia me it's risk and organizes our program way and may apply na ya me do me do mo sepa so mo yin me mama me ni mo nguase sisi ami na me show bi ase ami ye adwuma be sa sky ya me nya ide betimi aboa me and na me nya workshop me nya tools and equipment me de be ye adwuma metimi register me business name metimi anya laborers are more experience or field the mona mini on my juma meet me in your raw materials I'm the best at meet me aye 8 year GRA taxes bibia
akwan ahodo aban ahyase eyeye ewo enkramante mu no wasoafa be de akire a wo hwe akwan ne kwatempo nso akohwe sede adwuma no esi koso efa
na yɛhyase ewo school junction to motorway kwan bi a very critical every yamfa Pokuase interchange besi race junction to motorway but enam say Ghana be host all African Games in August of 2023 no ya say you bet school junction to motorway there na ya ediama sports no no na ye kwahwe ye no na sisi ya ne contractor no assign contractor oba be hyase we start earthworks na all year na wa share your boss within 12 calendar months no obetimi de awie adwuma ne nyina na che say by March next year no nyame e de yankwa che ya obetimi awie bibia na afen so ya free hono na ye de ba ha na monhwe ahanso a road bi a very critical obi anim say ya ye wo Accra a yete beyond Medina East Legon Salebochwe ne Lakeside ne nyina kwan yi na yefa ye mu dodo na fa de kokrom but anopa na traffic ache den eno ntina yewura omampanyi na nado ebedi ade no waye ne se obeye sa critical road dey amayen na ye ho han ye kakra eno nti contractors no ye mienu Siemens na China Railways number 5 ye ba ye no ho adwuma mo aye no omadu 46% wa ha gide say by next year no July next year no and June more next year na original one no no my year for how my we overhead no
planning na be 6 kilometers na sa kwan ne se de di kan chichi mu no e free Pokuase interchange ho na e ba ne nto aso no e kwa akosi motorway no na se de enim no Ghana Japanese e be All Africa Games so Okroma next year August nti o se ye kwan no stadium no ma start is ye stadium ho Boteman nti ye kwan na e betumi nya akọ 13 because games village in Legon and activities so do na so be wo Boteman ho nti o se make sure say kwan dem a ebekọ traffic en kwachi o no bia missing event nti adwuma ye e dia hoto beba nigga so freeze Legon na straight and Chanwedu runabout Obejama Hammer runabout na akọ saa so na yesan wo baako so free eco PS Pentex Road ultimately ebedu committee 18 am make sure say omo eastern part of Accra nyina so benya ahoto so na mdi kan na ya bridge bi nu bi so wo ho committee 19 and committee 20 into free ha na say wo ko main tema one ya 16 Pentex Road no so kwa betumi do ye wo agreshem say enche kra next year come fin to the end there na yate en say free adwan ho.
Encha ye na Okan Queen North Municipal Assembly no kwaya amamre mekowi ase Okan Queen North District Court no a o masini chape no wonum ekobie ano na no na bankrate panyin o Okan Queen North a woni ononyafo bola yi e de ato obi biada a o ye adwuma e o court dan mu anim se wo modern se obehwe asiesie na bibi esenso a obehwe aye ne yie na aboa ama court dan no etumi ache.
Assembly no yanti assembly kwa yati assembly say yemfa nyem puntu djuma na ema amanfo no omo ehu hiahia omo kakra nti me ba ya me be hu court na ewa abeka no timi hu say enso eni enye court a utimi eka say court papa bi asebi se unya asem kra na odi ko hwa wani beji say uti sa court demo kankan eye magistrate onu di asem krofo a odi asem mo echese criminals a ye di aba odi omo asem no oni omu na use washroom back sa de ne de na eye ya papa na mami no breye magistrate no breye papa for the timer or ye magistrate ho ndi we nyina ehye mi nkran bi se wo se yatimi ye bibi fa ho nyame ya adom yatimi asisa yensa no court na wa beka no sisia no ye de abaha fefefe obia eniji wo hwe court no insider timi hu se obia eni agi se we ye court papa lawyers a omudin sem jese omu bakra omu nya baby ntana na ade nkrofo aba na sebi omu ninam na prosecutors omu taking nkrofo statement na dia omu ninam park isu omu ninam case so omu di
Awsafo ye to akase bono so na ye kwa homo so na ni yensem twoni Alhassan Rashid aja ohwehwensam ema ye efri atifi mantam abo enkomo kakra na ni nyina ne se empanyufo a wonom eda Northern Electricity Distribution Company Netco ano wonom akasa de atodwa se wo munyumefo nkabom ko eye staff groups ni bi e da ba beto o manim se efri 9th March ye wukwada ekono nya de a won be ye adwuma biem e wotamale je so mo service wotamale ne potamu no o mare draw o mo enya adwuma biem e honom na asemisa ne se de na ba enyumafuo yi wo mutu sa anamo no nipa obetumi aboye mu ye eye nsem ni Alhassan Rashid o ahoma ne so alasama hen
mejo so net thank
boko na nso e
bia boko
de sinie na enyambia no kura bi wo mu na no kura bi wo mu nso a support ne city
no kura DRA Netco staff omo Tamale area office at the communicate on the 9th of March say ejuma ombeja say omonko abontin enkoye maintenance omoso enko abontin enko check meter and make sure say force ana issues communities are within Tamale no ombe resolve now according to a resolution no omo issue na say because for more Samalana, most of the areas I was Samal, some of your marriage say Omo Koye Juma, now Omo attack Omo personnel. Now this particular communique, Omo issue now Omo cite examples. First Tuesday, March 8th, Omo say a group of staff Omo your margin say Omo Koye Juma ewo Kobelmago, any area there ewo Samal. Now Omo course our disconnection exercise no Nkrofo etusha Omo so no mukita casual could say bia and a second. Now at that time no muti pra one staff I friend Edmond Dakura. Now currently ye can say Edmond Dakura na of loss control unity or TPH or man was ayarisa if you say omo the second channel Emma currently all responding to treatment. Now apart from that, February 2nd, loss control unit your margin say omukoye disconnection exercise ewo Gombeni na Gombeni another area ewo Tamale na honum so omusan attack omo one staff omoji the phone prano na currently ye say that particular staff no the phone umpo omunya enyaya na statement is cite another example say Golokpalse na Golokpalse no February 21st 2020 loss control unit as anko honum say omukoye operation na omukoye no citizens are hono to share almost so and currently no almost say enye ejuma ewo Tamale metropolis na last 2 weeks omo year VRA biennial conference with Avate na Avate ejuma kwa omo with VRA engineers and technicians omo sure say to share customers ewo Tamale to share mosono enya ade friend almost share aban and the relevant traditional authorities omopie emboboam so that ombetimi akọ eye ejuma poko na so munni ha citizens ni ho na citizens so enni ha almost enni ho and current situation ewo Tamale currently I can see areas be ha omunni light ebi won omo transformer say but staff ne say omo nko enkoye because omo sure say omo restore my life na omo kwa immediately
mo ene wa manebo abusanfo yensem twani Alhassan Washida manebo eno de akogoni yeto akase bono eso 2022 Miss Ghana empanyifo wonom aya mamre ede ebie ano anampoapa ho entoma eno achi ni wo chese wo fa sa akonya ne so na mfie nduosi an wonom edi no so ni nyina no waka bom na wahye ho fa kase kra
Madia na sia no eno osofa be de kire wada kwansra so ye na no rumanyamfo makokra kumante ekasa wase ne wo kire mu a empenfo adwumadi ya no wo hwe hyese dwumadi yi abasobosoro nkopa ne fata wo mu wo yi se wo bo amakonya se nyina so na wasa ma wiase aman nyina eti o man Ghana enka na we nyina ne yakonya sa hodo a ofa so edi ato o man Ghana edi ama wiase nkaye.
One, beauty queens are ambassadors of Ghana. Two, they put spotlight on the country. They themselves, when they become beauty queens, they create jobs. I'm sure the fashion designer who designed your dress, the one who creates your sash, your shoes, hair, they all get paid. It's the ecosystem that everyone benefits from. They attract tourists into the country. Wherever they go, they sell Ghana, and so people get interest in the country. They represent Ghana outside, they promote Ghana outside. And so I want to say congrats to exclusive events for all you've done over the years. We at the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, we are your partners. We just want to assure you that we did for you all the time.
Na nekasa echire no openyine kwankyerefo wo no ene da exclusive event ano ina Mariam Party ema ya bakwasem kakra fa Miss Ghana Beauty Pageant dwumadie yi ehu.
So for this year, no, you have auditions on the 2nd of April, Saturday. Wahaya, beautiful Tang Palace Hotel. You shall see 8 in the morning and I have a 5. Now, before we be auditioning, then a kindness say, one, we are Ghanaian and now we are of age. Minimum age, 18. And at least who our parents' consent say, oh, mama will blessing, say, who Miss Ghana, you're representing Ghana. And now, next thing is at least I will say what to make a local language and I will come brofo. And at least who minimum educational qualification while you SS and now who higher education. Here what you say. Now, after all is said and done, muba and you qualify to be shortlisted. You better create your opportunity say grooming lessons in Yamano, you better voting, you better exciting events, now you better interacting with the public, and the public will be excited about it. And now you exciting packages too for the public. But as we go along, you better launch your especially after we've auditioned contestants. No.
Na nekrakra mu no, National Chairman of the CPP amanyoko na no. Madam Nana Kusu from Pon Sapon Kuma enso edi nanimonyam ekopie mu ewo dwumade no ase.
Enkane no
na obia ye nyina so nyina na ye ka Miss Ghana papa na ma me mpompe so mo tekra because omo feel say yi bi akwakọ se bi akwakọ yi hu oba but na enti say bi and then na me ka no wo weni a but tai na wo dey purpose ka ho e na wo show beauty na and se be ready am born na say wo beauty bia e wo say wo dey chire nipa e no nche say obi so dey anya ho most important say obia wo bibi woni mu obia ye beautiful beauty is within one kasa and I say every rose even say one rose but we say rose e wo hono no e bi a flower na kasa no no tons wo ho it's obia wo goodness obia it depends on where you focus on e wo mu but say wo physical beauty now we call here Miss Pageant and now Miss Ghana or Miss whatever and say she
I was on for years to work as a bonu so na omanfo won efa pieti explosion mu eto nananom ewo ensie don panyifo akasa de atodwa so o ka mu nyina bom wasie wo mu no wagina so ayeye ekosumpo eno nti ensem twoni on wapu mantem eye Charles Ajuri ewo hono mu ade ekosu bia no wetwa kumfo nyini ede akere Charles otime ka ma hen
mejo do mu ne besia
boye mu ede na ekoso
jo ndamai abri oye yakai de oye one Thursday on the 20th of January, oya yauda wanya yauda papa ama oya Ghana funi nara. Dem January ya bepim da mabi yedu hu abubu wa bebe sinde. Inde na abrewe yinu kuma wonu kweme de. Dembre atasafo ya pe yedodo no ewufusu wape wadodo nti. Da mabi yeshada de apieti mba wetabi. Wotu anyeye mwakwa kotuya na nanom no. Inde wonkonkwesiye hwan. Na wadi jumedini na be ewiyi nande na oya roho papa mu ne besia sentra no oya roho nye de da mabu ya mnyo kase inde wosie nyimpa enum ana 5 dam 5 ya yereken oye yenua besia kakraba kura o ka ho a wo fan ella bedu wo 15 months na ye ka no chodo ya 1 year and 3 months onu kadamo hwana wosie hwani ihu wode hwan akwasama na ade woma wo modo enchari biara nkofo ende wo ho ka egwem wode hwan kọ eye sama na ade ana wode won ekoka ye na nanom no samrobobo wo gina ma yeyi elebedu yedini fima ye wo oye akwele inyame onu no owo 80 years ye wo Justice Kwesi Takwa onu wo 21 Yawa Emmanuel Kwenu was 29, Isaac Benyin was 45, there was Michael Afriye on 19 years. The monk of Fridi was see one watakwa, or appeared to Cronudo, no with see one walk. Now the Mabri was the Nimpa, or is Yabiso uncle that would see one. No more and none a day or cheddar will see one that on one won't feel chromo. What a Jim, a Jane would do a mortuary. Adam nkofo no so wori nsie won wa ha wode won bokọ wo krom o sande wo ebusafo ekire de onye ho na wo fi nti wore je wo de hye dambe ya mambre na yen hyehye ete no dam nkofo ebie ni nti tesi amo akan yi de mebie na ebusafo no wore twende wo so wototo ho nyama na wo akwekwese won wo krom na dam abri dambe ya na paye dutu gwa no aban another assembly no abomodinara ama ebusie biara oye 6,000 Ghana cedis there one fine year one age inti say kenyi patetini na aboma yewo 78,000 Ghana cedis na assembly no woji we bi si ho there one fine year the mo age ye yo no fi ho a tent dodo a yeru hudo ritwa wo mfonyi do anade sound system the light biara no abanara na ofa ho kawo na damabri na nke wo hwehwe de oye yema mpanyin oye His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo obotu wa be bopem odwumadi ase da but yenyem de we tukwan oko Dubai nti orokwa no so anka Minister for Lands and Natural Resource ono na Abuja na po na nka odo obesi na name onam de mu wi fa oye fom egodi ho no so entumamba na the minute oye ni deputy oye Benita oye Minister for forestry in charge of forestry on Benita Bio on na obebe jinem wahade odema oye Ghana omampanyin no be no obehye bode the man be ya ye within 12 months wobesi edani nyinara wa shabode wobesi ama apia tefo no wobesi ni nyinara ewie no che da afisi say nde na wetum wesi dani nyinara ama hwan sika dodo so a wagege wode gu no wa shabode wobomobodinara wa che sika no ama oye ebusuafo ni nyinara ma ọwọ́ a ọdẹ yẹ kẹsì na ebenya ọwọ́ ọdẹ yẹ kakraba na ebenya nti da mọgbọ ṣe na ọjị ifi ọyẹ ọma mpanyin n'ano na ọdẹ bẹẹ bọtu gwa nti yabakara minister ọno na former MP for Takwa MP for ọyẹ Pristia Wuni Valley Barbara Otinjesi nwa onye mpanyinfo a yabakara wotu mbọpọ edwumadi ase na ahemfo wọwọ mbịambịa ọwọ no so wotu mbọ ya wobegem ọyẹ nwana won ho aken ma wotum wa kwekwesie won ti da ma bride we kwesie nyimpa etia ni nyinara we wie ma bi ba se ye jaro hu bia ye de bobo biara ma ye wie ti mun ye be se bi sama ma ho na me de abrawu
wa mane boy busanfo ye nsem twoni cha saju amane bo ene ode akogo na ye kam se pram tubeka se boy efri UTV so wo enkran abeka junction ye home so na akudie mu nsem ye de atoa so ye kwa basesia